You're not even gonna believe that this one's news, and I was so upset, but it is perfect for us. A man says he is laughed at and hung up on after complaining to his local UK Chinese restaurant that he found a chicken foot in his takeaway.
Yeah, you got a bonus. You got a fucking bonus there.
That's so funny. Why is he mad?
Because he's not used to eating chicken feet.
He's like, why is there a chicken feet in my chicken?
And why you call it takeaway?
The man said he was left feeling physically sick.
What?
That he has been put off of chicken altogether.
Oh, you don't like chicken anymore? Go fuck yourself, dude. Be a man, bro.
It's the equivalent of getting a curly fry in the McDonald's.
I know, right?
And just being this guy's being like, oh, why is it curly? Yeah. They should be straight.
Yeah, this
The
reminds
shock,
me.
yeah.
This reminds me of this one time where I saw an article where it was like they were mad that they didn't cook the meat from the
the pho place.
Yeah, because
God, yeah.
It says rare beef.
That's so stupid.
It's meant to be like that because you fucking throw it in afterwards.
hey, dude, just throw it in the microwave. Stop being a pussy.
That's like on any Korean barbecue, you dig in the Yelp enough, you'll see someone that said they expected us to cook it ourselves.
Yeah.
For real.
And the entitlement. I think that's the funny thing is they think they know what it's supposed to be like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so fucking hilarious.
This guy sucks.
Yeah, the customer who wished to remain anonymous contacted Takeaway to complain about the crispy foot, but said
That should look good.
Yeah, but he said they brushed him off and hung up the phone.
Yeah.
They're like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that shit's not illegal.
You got a Cracker Jack prize, man.
That should look good, right?
Fried foot.
It's a fried gang sign of some sort.
Hey, just throw it away. You don't like it? Throw it away.
No.
But he's put off by the foot.
Fuck that
What
guy.
about the chicken that he
They
ate?
even cut off the nails for him.
That's service.
Service.
Yeah, so he said,
I was so.
this is what he said. He goes, I honestly didn't even process it at first. I pulled out the first piece of chicken and took a bite. Following this, I looked into the meal and noticed the oddly shaped piece, which made me put out what I had in my mouth in disbelief.
Yeah, it stopped tasting like chicken apparently once he saw where it came from. He was like, oh, this is...
I just love reading this from our side of the culture.
That's fucking funny, dude.
Yeah.
These savages. I can't believe.
Foot.
As anyone would imagine, seeing what I was holding on my hand really put me off the rest of my meal.
Tough shit.
How did this become news? Did he send this to the newspaper? Like, hey, you guys got to hear about my story. I got to speak my truth.
Can you believe they try to poison me? It's like, what does he think? Like, all of a sudden the drumstick is fine, but the other attachment to it is like fucking deadly?
Yeah,
Yes.
dude, he has so much to say. And then he goes, I literally had to Google chicken body parts to make sure I wasn't telling myself it was what it wasn't.
What?
He went that far.
So dramatic.
Then I knew I couldn't continue eating the meal. I physically felt sick. After around 15 minutes of getting my head around what I had actually been served, I called the takeaway back and explained to them what had happened. This is my favorite part. After trying to explain to them what they had served me, they just went silent, laughed, and then seconds later the line went dead.
Good.
That's your response.
They're probably talking shit.
Okay, because in their minds, they're like, bro, you just got a free piece. You just got another free piece.
You owe us more money.
Yeah.
We didn't charge you enough.
That's a completely separate dish than what you ordered.
Polar opposite experience, right?
That guy sucks, dude.
I remember, you know, the siwat, the bone, the meat thing, where you get like, when you make bone broth. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right.
Is that what you're laughing?
But then they have like the pork and the beef bones stuck, and then you can just get that, right? So our buddy would get that, and I didn't know you were supposed to eat the marrow part.
Yes.
So
That's the best part, right? So I would just eat around it, and I'm like, oh, these meats are soaked into the soup. That's so good. And I remember we're like, last time they came was just bones, and I'm like, yo, bro, it's only bones. What about the meat on the ends and stuff? And he's like, no, the good part's in the marrow. And I'm like, my friend didn't even explain that last time. And I tried, and I was like, yo, this is so good. But I did the kind of stupid part where I'm like, man, you gave us nothing but bones. We want the ones with the meat on it.
And then you learned.
Yeah.
You learn.
But I didn't fucking throw a fit. Like,
Did you go right to the newspaper and say they fucking...
I mean, this guy will never eat chicken again because of this.
Good. He doesn't deserve
He
it.
doesn't deserve
it.
what is he doing at a Chinese restaurant anyway?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What do you... I wonder what is like the rest
fried
of the world.
chicken.
I know.
Chinese restaurant.
No, man.
Okay, what's one thing you guys wouldn't eat?
Dog.
Wouldn't eat?
Yeah.
Something that might be like, I like something that might be like dangerous to me. Like fugu, I'm like kind of like on the fence about.
What's that? Is that the puffer fish?
Yeah, because that's like kind of depending on like who prepares it. Like you might
Dice
die,
roll
you know?
of sushi,
Yeah.
though. Isn't it?
Yes, yeah, but it sounds like.
Oh, but you like crap, so.
Is it delicious to the point where people say it's worth the risk?
I think it's something different. They're going for that mouth feel because it numbs your mouth out and stuff. So it's like kind of a novelty. But if they fuck it up, then you could die, and people do die every year.
And you have to write you have to go.
Sign a waiver.
They die every year?
Yeah,
There's some people that die.
yeah, because it's
Only some, so.
Oh, damn.
yeah.
You have to do a waiver. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit of poison is okay.
Someone unqualified preparing it?
It's like they usually fuck up because you have to be licensed to prepare it. So if you prepare it and you accidentally like hit the wrong sack there, then it releases more poison into the meat. And then if it's above a certain dose, because you want a little bit of the poison to like numb your mouth out, but too much, and then you die.
Wow. No, I'm good. I'm good on that.
So shit like that is like stuff maybe I don't need it, you know.
Fugu roulette, anyone?
Oh my god.
I feel like if Bart ate that and he got a little poison, he gets stronger and shit.
His ass gets fatter.
And I'll go,
His ass becomes the puffer fish. He'll turn
turn into fucking Bane, this guy, dude. That's what will happen.
Nah, I don't want to eat that stuff. That's scary, dude. But I'll eat mostly anything else. At least try it once.
Yeah, I'll try it. I'll try most things.
What's the craziest thing you have tried already thus far?
It's the craziest thing that I've tried.
Crocodile, kangaroo.
I actually wouldn't mind any of those. Those are-
No, that's cool.
Maybe like frogs kind of make me feel some type
That's
of
like
way.
French.
It's good though. It's good, but it fucks with me. That's
thought
like
of it,
it's
yeah,
a
yeah,
frog.
yeah, the thought of it.
That's what fucks with me. But it's good though. It's good. No, it's delicious.
Yeah.
Have you eaten just
like-
about everything that like
Pretty
most exotic
much.
foods and
Yeah,
stuff?
pretty much. When I went to Dubai, I wanted to try camel meat.
How's that?
I said I wanted to try. I didn't get to.
Have you tried bear?
No, I haven't.
Is it hard to come by camel meat? Like, is it just like you got to do special?
No, it's not. But like, we just didn't have a chance to.
What is the
Yeah.
craziest street food thing you've eaten?
Horse meat?
Just like at a
What'd you think of it?
Cart.
No, like literally.
Is it steak?
No, I went to Vietnam, and my auntie's neighbor literally was like making horse. Like she killed a horse, and she was cooking it on the side of her house in like big pots, and she was delivering it to her neighbors.
Oh. How should make like stewing it or?
It was a stew, and then some was grilled, and it was probably one of the tastiest
Oh shit.
and the most fragrant meat that I've ever had.
What did you prefer, the braised or
I had
the
horse.
grill?
The grilled.
I had horse in Japan. Because like when you go in there, like it was like a Japanese barbecue place, and then instead of like places where you see like a lot of cows and pictures of cows, you just see horses everywhere, and you're like, oh, this is interesting.
Oh, you didn't know you were in a horse restaurant?
We didn't know until we were like, but we're just so hungry, and then we're just like, well, fuck it, we'll just sit here, and then we started asking, and they're like, oh yeah, we can serve horse here, and it was really good. It was like juicy.
Yeah.
It was like for like a lean meat, it's like the juiciest meat I've ever had.
Is it comparable
It's kind of
to?
sweet a little bit too.
Very fragrant. Like it smells really good.
Did you go?
Or did it fuck you up to like now where you see horses like, because you know you see horses like, oh, I'd like to ride that. Now you're like, I'd like to eat that.
I don't have that connection.
Yeah, I don't have that connection.
I still don't.
either.
I can't even look at cows that way still, even though.
Oh no, I look at cows like that. And I'm just like, oh,
You don't go. Cheese.
oh that too. Yeah. Maybe not with that face.
I look like a milk.
Horse, huh? That's the craziest thing. What about you? You never had anything that crazy?
I don't think I've heard. I feel like, I mean, everything that I've had is like, I feel like it's pretty tame by most like Asian standards, like pig's blood and stuff like that. I don't really.
Pig's blood.
It's like,
We were just eating that.
I don't know if I could say this. I might get canceled for this, but when I was younger, living in Vietnam, my dad fed me dog.
oh,
I mean,
It's
you
a thing,
didn't
yeah.
go and buy it at the Wulin. What was the Wulin Dog Festival?
Yeah.
Wuhan?
The Wulin Dog Festival.
Yulin, the Yulin.
Yeah.
Was it good?
That's just crazy
You're a
too.
child, so like.
My dad ate dog all the time back in China.
Yeah.
Was it good? Do you remember?
I don't remember it, but I do remember like our dogs like that at the house would get stolen all the time.
Oh man, so that actually just happened.
For food?
Did you jack them for food?
For food, yeah.
Because my dad told me, he's like, honestly, dog is like the best meat ever.
Wow.
That's what he told me, yeah. And then like when we had a German Shepherd, my dad loved him like crazy. But like one of the things he would do, fuck around with him, is like he likes to put him on his side. And he'd go, you see this neck part? It's the most delicious. You see this part? He goes, and he always looks at him. He always, and my dog loved my dad so much. He would always grab him and he goes, if you don't fucking listen to me, I'm gonna fucking eat your ass.
I feel like you're gonna eat me right now. I feel like you're about to take a
And he
bite out
loved
of
him, but then he ended up like cooking food for him. Remember, he'd have like a big.
So you ended up cooking him?
No, like my dad cooked for the dog. Like he loved the dog so much. It's just like a different connection. You know? Like he loved the dog as like a family member, but he has no problem eating dog.
It's like having a pig as a pet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also such a big difference between eating something here in LA that was like weird versus you're just in China and everybody's fucking eating it.
Yeah.
Like if when the dude hands you, hey, you want something? He passes you the phone. It's all turtles.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
I've had turtle.
On the phone, like you're getting a fucking like what do you call like Uber Eats or something, and it's all turtles.
Yeah.
that's what they would do. They would be like, when we were working out there, they'd be like, you guys want anything? So you think, oh, you're just like
Describe
fucking
it.
can pick anything. But literally, I kept scrolling. It was just
Rubbery.
turtles.
Like different kinds.
Yeah.
You got tortoise, red ear slider, and you're just like, I don't want a reptile. Like
That might make me throw up, dude.
I've had like the turtle blood soup.
Oh my
thing.
god. Is it good?
It's like the raw turtle blood with like peanuts and shit.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Was it good?
No,
Not a fan, huh?
not a fan.
What's the thing that you thought you were gonna dislike a lot but loved a lot?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Like you went into it being like, I'm gonna hate this, and you're like, no, this is great. Or vice versa. What do you go into
Like a
being
lot of
like,
people react to balut that way.
Yo,
I grew up eating it.
Ain't nothing to you. Yeah,
People like that with durian.
Balu's pretty good.
Like people are like, oh, I don't know if I can
You
eat
thought you were gonna
that.
hate it and then you loved it?
Yeah.
I served durian at my first pop-up.
Oh, you did?
In
Did
West
was it a hitter?
Hollywood. It was like people actually loved it. Like there were a couple of
How'd you serve it?
on an it was a ice cream during
that's a good way to
that's a good way to eat it. Yeah. I was like shocked when I saw balut, and I was like, dude, this is fucking crazy. But when you eat it, you're like, it's something so familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you had
right.
the Vietnamese like style of eating it?
What's the difference between Filipino and Vietnamese style?
Oh, I think it's like just the different sauces on the side. Like Vietnamese, we eat it with like salt, pepper, lime, and a Vietnamese coriander.
Oh no, I just had it with salt.
Yeah.
Because we did it here for a challenge.
Is the Vietnamese one typically duck, chicken, or quail, or is it like a specific fowl?
It's duck.
It's always duck.
Duck, right? Yeah, because it's a big
Duck is my favorite.
It's a big old egg.
Yeah.
I remember eating stir-fried stingray in Malaysia.
Whoa.
That was pretty
That
good.
sounds
Yeah.
exotic, man.
Oh yeah, we ate some interesting things out there, like snails and whatever. But it's like,
What part of the stingray are you really eating? Like the little flappy part, the little.
'Cause some parts would be
face.
tough. Some parts would be kind of tough. And
I
some
know it
parts-
is. It is.
Y'all want to eat some stingray face? The way it sounds.
and they always look like they're smiling and shit.
Yeah.
I know they're so cute.
Apparently they're gasping for air. When they're doing that, like when you like pull them out of the water, they're like, oh, they're making that face. They're like, I'm dying.
And we're like, you're
Thanks,
so
Ryan. Ruined stingray for me before I got that chance to eat it.
You son of a bitch.
cute. Great.